welcome to the last day of ATS without... Oh, wait a minute, that's not true. I'm recording this on the last day of ATS without Oklahoma. And you're probably going to watch it on the morning of, or you may watch it on the morning of the release of Oklahoma. So it'll be coming out later today, I would expect. And here we are in, where are we? Elko, Nevada. And we're heading up to Boise, Idaho with a load of new Kenworth trucks, pulling them with our custom Green Lantern trucking W900 with that fade paint job. And it should be pretty cool. Looking forward to it. It's I'll show you the route because I haven't been on this road for a while, and it's a fun one, I believe, if I remember correctly. This road up here, it's got some pretty cool little wobbly bits in it here. And occasional little town shows up. There's fuel right there, and it's kind of neat. I like it. And once again, it's one I don't travel enough. And I'm pretty sure made it into a video months back, heading in the other direction. It'd be quite a while ago. And something else, I chose this job in Truckee, but it was really weird. And I'll talk about it as we go, so we don't drive you guys crazy. And somebody was asking about the map overlay. I think it was Scotty V, and I will put a link to it in the description. I believe it's just on. I got it from Steam, and once again, this is another contribution from Recon. He let me know about it, so we will get that link to you. And let's jump in the old truck and get going. And we're starting in the dusk again, or dawn again, or early morning. Another thing Scotty V mentioned, I did say in the video yesterday that the wheels looked really, really gray. And he mentioned in a comment that it might be the KSW light mod. So I took it out and just have a little look, see what's going to happen. All right. Rolling. So we're taking these to the sawmill, the big plant there. So I guess they need some new trucks. So this is what they bought. We're gonna take them to them. And on other news, speaking of T680s, I found out what was wrong. Why that darn T680 kept showing up with the bad paint job. And entirely my fault, and an easy one to avoid and easy to fix. It was when you're putting truck skins in your AI traffic pack.
After 50 yards, turn right.
Just like doing any other skin with
turn right.
With MS2, you load a template. In this case, it's traffic truck. And once you have your traffic truck template, you've got a list on the right that drops down, not quite the same way as in building a truck for Steam, or a single truck. But anyway, you have to select the model of the truck. So in this case, T680 Kenworth, and I had selected what was it, W900. So it was putting that paint job on the truck, on the T680, as if it was a W900, which is really weird that it can do that without creating an error. But no error report, it just goes ahead and does it. So I was going through, I kind of tweaked other fact. I was thinking about it last night and trying to get to sleep and just wondering what the heck is going on.
After 50 yards, exit right ahead.
And anyway, easy fix. Click on T680.
Right.
Oh man, don't you love it? So I think I'm gonna, the light's gonna come up here pretty quick, probably in another little bit when we get to the edge of town here. I just want to see the lights again with that config mod in place, and then we're gonna see how we're doing here. We're gonna get out of town, sun will come up, and we'll see our traffic trucks. And I went through them all.
Go straight.
And sure enough, I had like the Three Stooges in there on the door names. And the only serious thing I had on there, other than forgetting to change either my own personal skin or a MacGyver to something generic, more generic, I had one skin that was dedicated to a very early follower on YouTube and commenter, and that was Grizzly. So, I can't remember how many trucks I got in here. It's 16 or 17 skins, truck skins. So what I did is I looked on my Discord, and I just saw people who were regular contributors and commenters in the videos and stuff, and I just put them on there. You know, as it grows, more people can be added. But, you know, obviously I can't put everybody on, and it's reality. But, I just, you know, thought that's what I would do. Because some people have joined early and supported me all the way, and I'm just trying to reach out to those folks and say thanks. So I just put their usernames on the door. I had to take a little creative license with a couple of them. You'll see an initial after the name. You'll know who you are. So you should, darn, I was hoping to get light sooner. This isn't exactly a good road to be, we won't be getting stopped beside any of the trucks to read the door names. So far all I've seen is old school. I added Seminole Transport. Hang on, everybody. Almost hit that little barricade thingy there. Gotta get her woed up here. Got the ZeeMod C15 MBN going here. Kind of neat morning light here. That car over there really stood out up on that hill right there. That's pretty neat, this little route right through here at this, not sure if this must be a dammed, there wouldn't be that much water, you would think, in this location without there being a dam here somewhere. Maybe we'll see evidence of one here. Oh yeah, here we go, right here. Yeah. Cool. So you get a look down in the back in there without crashing the truck. Well, that's a good place to look here, but I mean, it's such a brief shot at it. Maybe we should do this. Quickly just... oh, back. I like this road. Sorry, the load and how it follows. Like it's, you know, the triple trailers are fun, and this is like a really exaggerated version of a triple trailer in terms of length. Like short. It's quite short, and it just follows along real nice. It's a nice little cargo to have. Comes the light. And the sunrise. Cool if you could go across there, but no, that doesn't show up on the map. Not much of a turn at the other side of it. That 90-degree left you would have had to take would have been pretty scary. Anything but a single trailer on. Oh yeah, speaking of single trailers, stock double trailers. So I put a request into the Mod Studio 2. We'll see what happens. If there's going to be a way they can put double trailers in for skinning for traffic and allow you to assign a painted truck you put in to a lowboy trailer, which is not currently an option. And the third thing was adding the livestock trailer mud flaps to the paintable mud flaps. So you can put some, Hell Creek Ranch or Powder River, Candy Cattle, Lost Arroyo. Here's that little fuel station. Right here in the middle of nowhere. One of my daughters just got this new mouse. Holy cow, you should see it. I'm kind of tempted to get one. It's wired, but it's got a whole array of buttons and stuff on it. You can program them all. And I was just thinking, would that ever be a cool one to do for the views? And put the views on your thumb on the, that would be pretty neat. I have to see where she got it. The only thing is I gotta check it out and see if my how the thumb thing's gonna work for me, because my hands are more suited to running wrenches than fine detail. I've always really liked to make and build things. I've been building things all my life, but I could never follow my own drawings until I started using a drawing program on a computer back when I had a 286 computer with a little monochrome screen. But because of my penmanship is, well, it's legible, but it's not great in my ability to draw and draft with pen and ruler, pencil and ruler. Not great, but with a CAD program I can make crisp and clear, obviously, drawings and renderings of things. So I did try. I have a pretty good mouse over there at the design PC, and it's got some extra features on it that I kind of fumble with them on the mouse. I find it challenging to not just use the point and click and use my one finger and click the button and say do this when I point the mouse at it, as opposed to having all these program features. I'd like it if the mouse was bigger, if it was wider, and you could get a hold of it. But they're small, and so you're kind of poking your thumb down under. That's all weird. It's not like grabbing a hold of something, like, I gotcha. So, well, this is a really bad choice of a trip to see the traffic skins. Fail. So, enjoyable trip though. Well, I guess what I'll do is I'm going to, after I get this rendering, I'm go out into traffic and try and get some screenshots or photos of the various skins so I can put them into the thumbnail for the mod. And if it looks good, I'll upload it. Like, there's always a chance they kind of add more skins to it or whatever, but it takes a little while to load right now, so I don't want to get too crazy with
it. Go straight.
Once again, my favorite dash in the game. Love this dash. This is that custom steering wheel from Steam. I really like it too. Oh, geez, the picture. I wonder if I have it all. Well, that was probably a bit lurchy because it was last minute on my part. I just jumped out and did the pause and photo thing. Sorry about that if it was disorienting. Yeah, this was this configuration here. This is how my Ford Louisville was brought to the dealership, and I remember they called me as soon as it arrived and to go down and have a look at it. It was still all jacked up like this on the back of a trio of trucks, and I was happy to see it was the back one. So the back one doesn't have anything hauling off of it, so it's got the easiest ride of the whole lot. The front one's pulling the other two, and it's getting its front axle pulled on with the weight of those other two trucks behind it, because they bolt something under the front axle there, and that's how they attach it to the fifth wheel. See that on the front axle?
Keep right. After 50 yards, turn right.
And I was happy to see that they didn't have any additional load, because front axle's not really meant to. I'm sure they're a lot strong enough, you know, I'm not saying it's going to damage anything, but it was nice to see that I had the rear truck. And I think they must have, like, it would have come to Calgary all the way from Louisville, Kentucky, I guess, and they must have changed the rear tires, or I didn't see that part. Maybe when I got there they'd already put the tires on. I don't know, because the tires had the little nubby still on them, like brand new tires, so they didn't run a few thousand miles on them. Oh, here, maybe we'll get to see a door name on a truck here. Let's hop in. Can't remember what I made this one. Oh, there's two. Cool. Let's see who's got these trucks. I'll have to go by here, get way over here so we can see. Let's see who's in the first one. Oh, it's Matt. That'd be Matt Hodgins. Hodgins. What we got here? Make it out. Oh, it's Zeke. Okay, here we go. What am I doing here? Better jump in and see. Going straight. Yeah, it's cool. I don't remember who I put on what one, and there's not really a rhyme to or reason to it. I just so I'll always be looking to see what they are too until I get to know them. It's kind of cool photo, or would have been with the train. I think we better get in that right lane. Ooh. See that guy down there? Don't have anything in my display. There we go.
Keep right. After 50 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Yes, I'm doing this video just after lunch, which is kind of a nice change because, boy, last night got out of hand and I stayed up too late, made the video late. Oh, it's this guy's going, yeehaw. I vowed earlier, weeks ago, to start making sure to make the videos not at the end of the day. If I want to stay up late and work on stuff, that's fine. If I get tired, it's not really going to show because I'll go back and fix it. The videos I can't go back and fix because I got to get them out. You know, they got to go. So they are what they are. I don't edit them. I don't. It's one and done. So the quality of the video depends on me being on my game. I guess I don't know how much difference that makes, but I prefer to be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and coherent for you guys.
Keep left. After 50 yards, turn left. Turn left.
So the weight on this load is 57,500. So I guess these trucks must weigh a fair bit less than a W900. Because a W900 tandem with, what do we got for cabs on these things? Oh yeah, these things, those are W900s. They're 22,000 pounds all day long. If not more, depending how they're ordered. That'd be a 66,000 pound load. Minimum, I'd say. $20 miles to go. Well, I haven't been on this stretch of road in forever. I'll have to do a rip down here one of these days. Maybe make it one of the longer trips for old time's sake. This stretch of highway from like Salt Lake City to, that Kennewick, Pendleton area. I just drove it so much when I was, because all the.
After 50 yards, exit
See,
right.
there's a double painted. Somebody's got that painted in Napa and put it in the game.
Exit right.
I just see that and I think, well, I should be able to make it possible for a dude who wants to just make an AI traffic pack.
50 yards, turn right.
So I wonder how that guy's getting them in there. But anyway,
turn right.
We'll see. But anyway, what was I saying?
Keep left. After 50 yards, turn left.
Lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, that route on that highway.
Turn left.
That we were just on is, when I was trying to make money and build up the company and do all the starting from scratch thing with your own outfit, your own company name and drivers and all that. The best paying routes were on that highway. $1 mile to go. Ooh, excuse me, to go.
Keep left. After 50 yards, turn left. Turn left.
So yeah, I wonder if Truckee has changed how it works all of a sudden in 148. I gotta try it again. I'll experiment with it a bit and I'll report back to you guys what I find, because this was not normal how I got this load this time around. So what happened was
You have reached your destination.
instead of seeing the little icon appear on the map and everything, I drove onto the icon like this at the dealership, and there was the load that I'd created to Boise, because there was definitely no loads to Boise. I checked exhaustively, 5-6 days I forwarded to try and get that load, and it just wasn't going to happen. So I created it, and then I couldn't find it. It didn't show up on the map. It didn't put a little green flag. So I went to the dealership, drove onto the icon, and there it was. So something's changed, maybe. It was a fluke. And I couldn't get the Truckee overlay to come up over this screen. I had to Alt-Tab out, and I did the Truckee thing on my second monitor over there, which is new and something different. So gonna have to experiment with it, and if get a handle on it, I'll let you guys know what I find out. See how much of that back trailer we got on the, or truck we got on the, oh, it's mostly there. That's a fun load. I like doing, like I mentioned in the last video, I was really keen to do this with a 389 and a load of Peterbilts, but I wanted to get the night move skin together, but it's still a work in progress, and I did do a little bit more on it, but it's going to take a little while yet, because I've got to make it for the 379 and the 389 and remake it to fit both. And it's that has the trickiest front fenders of anything I've ever painted, so you're going to have to just hang on for that one. But what are we doing here? Let's get rid of the load. Oh yeah, gotta just hit the button. 221 miles. Wow, that's just really good pay for such a short trip. Dang. Awesome. And I'm really enjoying this skin. I think it's pretty awesome. The fade, and how it fades as it goes down the truck and on the frame. And it's just kind of fun to do. It was a great exercise and trying new things. And if you're new to the channel, there's a tutorial on how I think 2 or 3 parts, maybe 2 parts, I forget, on how to do that if you're interested. But anyway, yeah, look for some Oklahoma videos later today. I'll try and get at least one out and drive around and see a few different things. You may not be carrying a load. You may be, or a trailer. You may just take a truck and go drive around some of the highlights and jump around a bunch, and then perhaps get a load together after that. Anyway, thanks again, guys. Catch you on the next one, and bye for now.